Yeah.
Hey YouTubers, this is Artist and Tony, and I got mail. This is from USNERDOC. I call him Doc. He had a contest, and it was a giveaway for Bongo Ties, and everyone that entered got a package basically in the end. He was such a nice guy. He just supplied everybody with a package of them, and these are really cool. I'm a design build contractor, so this is my kind of Christmas right here. So I'm going to open these up. I was going to use my Gerber, but I know what's in here, and I'm afraid I'll just, damage the Bongo Ties. So these are really neat. There's like a million uses for these things. And what's this thing? What's that say? Northwest Adventure, David Pruitt. What in the world? Oh, I guess that's a little business card from Doc. Okay, that's cool. I have to check that out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go now and show some of the uses I have for these Bongo Ties. There'll be there's basically an unlimited amount of uses for these things. But anyway, thanks Doc. That was really nice of you to send us all a package, and I really appreciate it. If you haven't checked out Doc's page, I'll put a link in the description bar. So let's go see what we can do with these things. Okay, one thing you must know before you use Bongo Ties is that it is imperative to be safe. So wear your safety glasses. These are prescription safety glasses, and you must wear your Digicam boonie hat for safety. It is imperative that you remain safe at all times before you tackle the job that is behind me. Now, first I must tell you, at Artisan Construction, we would never do this to any one of our customers' homes, but this is my personal home, so I can be messy if I want to. But since I have my Bongo Ties, I'm going to get right with Jesus, and I'm going to start using Bongo Ties to straighten up this mess. Now, one thing you'll notice is I have used zip ties to organize these data runs. I call these data runs because basically in every room, and even in several locations in every room, I have security, sound, internet, cable, phone. So you'll have a run to each room, So you got all these different runs, and then when they come down to the panel, they're separated into, internet, phone, cable. But these wire ties, they're okay, but if you make a mistake or you want to change it, you got to cut them with your Gerber, of course. And when you try to cut these things, let's see if I can get a better hold on my camera here. When you cut these things, there's a danger that you could slice into your cable. And these things are, hundreds of feet long, and I don't like making splices. So the zip ties have their use, but I think as one of my YouTube buddies, US Frame Crew, mentioned, these always got the tails hanging out on them, and you got to cut them off to make them look neat. So let me try to install a Bongo tie here. I'll try to do it on camera. If I can't, I'll just have to come back.
Everybody come together, let's go, yo. Hey, I'm feeling alright, just one of them days, everything go right now. Like to keep this vibe throughout the day, if that's okay, yeah. Hey, everything's okay, now I want this feeling that I'm having today to stay with me for the rest of the night, if that's alright.
As you can see, that took about 5 seconds to put that on. Now, you know, the zip ties are quick too, but again, they're more permanent. I like the ability to take these on and off in case I need to add cables or change out cables, and these are really permanent. There are times when you would want to use a permanent tie, like a zip tie, and I'll show you one. Okay guys, we're now inside the Funky Bungalow, and I call it Funky Bungalow because I designed and built this thing a few years ago, and I wanted it to be, you know, cool. But anyway, you see those raceways? Those they're not stainless, they're galvanized steel curved raceways. Now, when I tied my cables together inside those raceways, I did use zip ties. You know, that's a good place for a permanent solution. But when you go out here to the shop, and you know, you have this mess, you know, you want something a little more flexible so that you can organize it a little better. So anyway, that's just one use of those, and I'll show you a couple other uses. You see that? That's another thing that just drives me batties. So I'm going to fix it right now. So, that little problem solved. You know, this is a 100-foot cord, so it's a lightweight cord, and it's very long, and they're especially hard to deal with. So that's nice. And also, you know, these are just a couple of typical uses we know of. There we go. There's our bongo tie. So, well, I just wanted to say thanks, Doc. I appreciate it, and I think I'll stock up on these things, and really appreciate it. About that wife thing, I don't know. I talked to her about it, and I don't think that I'm going to have any luck with that. So, thanks, guys. See ya. Now, if I could just get Bongo Ties to sponsor my YouTube page, doesn't that look great next to the 3D Artisan logo?
Stay with me for the rest of the night if that's alright.